Honest students, is my voice is loud and clear? Okay. And yesterday, I have shared you the data set, that is employee service data set. And have you completed? Every one of you? Okay. So almost, sir, I'm a bit late. How many of you have completed here? Raise your hand, please. And submitted at 6 p.m. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So almost, except one student in offline, everyone has completed. Okay. And most of the offline students also almost close to, yes, very good number. Right. Very nice. Right, guys. Than my expectation, you have beat my expectation. Done. Good. Okay. Mm, done. Now coming to the next point. So today we are moving on to the Power BI balance. What are the plots along with the data cleaning of Power BI also will start today itself. Now, before moving to that, so here we have worked initially. First one is called as loan data, and the second one is called as students performance data, and which was shared for you the as assignment or some type of task. And third one, as a hackathon, we have completed the employment survey. Okay, how the employees are feeling in a company and their survey report, employment survey, employee survey. Okay. Now, so total three things we have shared till now. Okay, three data sets. Now, in these three data sets, this was discussed in the class. These two are not discussed in the class. This one also done by you only. Just I have shared only the business problem plus data set. Nothing else I have done. I have not even discussed inside that columns. What are the columns are there? Nothing I have discussed. Everything was shared only. Business problem also shared. I have not even told you what is the business problem in the class also. Similarly, for the same thing in the employee survey, we have done in terms of the business problem along with the data set. Okay. I have not even discussed in the class what is the business problem, what things you have to do, which one you have to do. Nothing I have told you. Everything was done by you only. Now, this we call it as experience. Whatever was done by you is called as experience. Here, whoever the students has completed earlier, these two, you are having the eligibility to say that you are having the experience in data analytics. Okay. Now, second, next, okay, here you have to choose now one more data set. Now it's time for you to choose another data set by you. Now this time data set is yours. What are the data set is there? This is going to be yours, your own data, and you are going to download the data. And second, the business problem also yours, code is yours, everything is yours, which was done by you, right? And finally, you are going to have this project. Well, whose this project means? Your project. This is also yours only. And this project you can write in the resume. Which are the project you have done? Sir, now this project also I only have done. No, sir. These two projects also I only have done, right? Employee survey and student performance. This one also I only have done, right? Basically, actually, this is my project or your project means basically these are called as also your projects only. Absolutely not a problem. But don't write these two data sets in the resume. Choose another one. Why, sir? Already we have completed now means very simple answer. Once your batch was completed, whenever your batch gets completed, I'm going to share you the job. Okay, job links. When I have shared the job links, you have to apply. And you are keeping the same data sets. This since you have worked now, you are having the right basically. You can keep also, absolutely not a problem. But once you keep like this, others also keep like this. How much right is there for you? Other person also having the same right? Now he will also keep now. Now, when both of them are keeping on the same projects in their resume and same job link, whatever I have shared, for that you are applying means automatically the projects are called as copied projects or own projects? How the company people knows that SRK has given only the business problem and data set, student only has done on his phone everything? How the company people knows? They simply assume that both people has copied. So it should not be a problem like that, means you have to choose a different data set. Then others data in this class already all the students, if they are choosing a different data sets, means now the resumes will not be the similar kind of resumes. Point is clear, everyone? Now, sir, for example, I'm going to choose one data set, sir. I have not even discussed with my friend. I have not even discussed with you only. I have chosen my own data set from the Kaggle. I have downloaded. Unexpectedly, one of my friend in this class, he also has downloaded the same data set. Now, in that case also it is considered as copied only by entry or miss, obviously. Then how I can know others has done the same thing or different projects, means, see, totally you are going to keep 5 projects. 5 projects you are going to select directly from the Kaggle by your own. Now, when you are choosing the 5 projects and one of the other person is going to choose 5 projects, as it is same 5 projects cannot be downloaded now. One project means might be identical. 5 projects will be identical. That is possible. So what are the data sets I am sharing now? That will be identical. But what are you are taking the data set, right? That is cannot be identical. It is highly impossible. At least we are going to reduce the probability of common things by like this. If I what are the loan data, this one you write in the resume, and what are the superstore data set, that one also if you write in the resume, what are we are discussing if you are writing in the resume, means what happens means there is a high probability it will be compared with the other student also, because if I have told you to write that one, means for every student I am saying indirectly, right? Not only for you now. Now every student will write, right? Think logically. It is going to be benefit only for you. I'm not saying from my point of view. From my point of view, if you write this one also, what happens for me? Nothing. I'm thinking from the future point of view. Once your course was completed, when you are going to apply for the companies, you should not face any kind of issue, miss. That is the reason I'm saying here. Now, this is first point. Second point. Okay. Experience. Here, this point is more important, guys. Okay. Out of this one, this is most important one. Just I'm going to take another 2 minutes, and from there we'll move on to the Power BI. Okay. Experience. Now, what is meant by experience? According to you, what is meant by experience? Working in a company. Working or worked. Working or worked. Anything in a company is called as experience, right? Either working or worked earlier is called as experience. Okay. Working or worked in a company, what will work? What will work? Means doing the project. We are going to do the project. So in the company also, as an experienced person, if I say that I'm having the 2 years of experience in data analysis, what is the meaning? Means from 2 years, I'm doing the multiple data analytics project. That is the meaning. In the company, only difference is you are doing the multiple projects by sitting in the lab. I am doing the same multiple projects by sitting inside the company. But what is the common point is doing the projects. For you also new data set, new business problem. For me also in the company, new data set, new business problem. Nothing special now. Once I join in the tomorrow's company, what I will get? New data set only, right? New business problem, new data set only. What are the data sets I have completed in my college or in the Naresh IT? Same data sets will not be given in the original company, right? Point is clear. Experience means this one. Doing the projects is called as experience. And in the resume, okay, in the resume, you are going to add the projects. And after adding the resume projects, you will get the call. First call, it is not interview call, just verification call. Verification call means not your previous experience verification. Verification call means what are the resume was shared by you, it is your resume or not. First they'll call you and they'll ask, I have received one resume. Could you introduce yourself? Now, some people in this class, not in this class, generally in the resume, what happens means one person first initially they'll share some projects and they'll share the resume. After 1 week, 2 days, 3 days, or 10 after 2 weeks, the resume get not shortlisted. Now they'll change the resume and they'll again forward. Okay. Now they have forwarded. After forwarding with the old resume, they'll forward to some companies, and none of the company has shortlisted till 15 days. 15 days completed, not even one interview call. What they'll do, they'll create a new resume. Again, they'll send to some companies again. Now they'll get the some interview call. Some call they'll get. Now call, when they receive the call, what they'll think is, okay, by getting the new resume, I have got the call. But in this company only, one of the company will call. Now suddenly they'll ask, hey, you have mentioned something like this, na? Oh, you got old resume. So here the point to be noted is, for which company, which resume we are forwarding also, we should remember that. Or we have to keep in the WhatsApps at least. For this company, this resume I have forwarded. And we have to speak accordingly. Once I get a call from these companies and I'm explaining my new resume for them means, what these people will think, this old resume is called as fake resume. This is not good resume only. That is the reason you have changed now. For good resume, old bad resume, why they'll give the interview? You only concluded it's a bad resume, right? For bad resume also again interview is required. Huh? You concluded or they concluded? You only concluded. You told that, sir, I have changed the resume. Why you have changed the resume? Because this resume was not getting the interview cost. That is the reason generally we'll change the resume. If you get the interview cost, why will change to new resume? We'll continue with the old one only now. You have converted to new resume means you are not getting the interview cost with the old. Means it is waste. You are only literally saying, sorry sir, I have forwarded you the old resume. Now I have changed the resume, new one. If you say like this, what other person will understand, Previous one is waste for me. So that is the reason it was brought. Now I have shortlisted the waste one. So indirectly you are only saying that my resume is waste. Though you say the new resume also, but you got the call based on the old one, right? So these are the small interview tips. Okay, generally the people will forget this one. So in the WhatsApp, we have to write at least, okay, this is the company name XYZ. For this resume, I have shared this one, resume 1. For YZX company, I have shared the resume 2. For this company, I have shared this resume. Like that, you have to write in the at least note. Once you get the call in the phone, they'll say that we are calling from this company now. When they say that we are calling from this company, immediately you open the WhatsApp and you see that, okay, what resume you have forwarded. Just give me 1 minute, ma'am, and you can say like this, right? Take 1 minute of time and open the WhatsApp immediately and check which resume you have forwarded. This one also they'll not do. We are calling from this company. Tell. And they'll get excited and they will tell in a wrong way. And immediately they'll not even get the technical round. One of the student will say, next day he'll come to me and he'll say, sir, yesterday one person has called me, sir. And they asked something. I told everything. Now next day they are not calling, sir. Miss, this is the reason. Because in their hand, what are the resume is there, what you are speaking on the phone will be different. They'll conclude it is a fake. Right? This is the first one. Assume it is your resume only. Step 1, your resume only, correct resume, and you have created only one. Based on that only you call the interview. And first they'll ask you to, in the phone also they'll ask you to introduce. Whether you feel it as a real interview means no. Why they're asking this introduction to introduce yourself in the phone, right? What is this meaning is whether whatever the resume in their hand and whatever the person who is speaking, whether these both are same or not, they want to conclude. First, they want to conclude that what are the resume they are having in the hand. Maybe your brother has shared the resume. He may add something and he has shared. Who knows? Who knows? Or you have copied from your friend and simply you have shared. Who knows? So in the phone call, first they'll conclude that. First step. Once they feel that, okay, the resume and the person who is speaking and he knows whatever he has shared, everything is correct, means then they will ask next question. Are you having experience? This is second question. Immediately in the phone only they'll ask. It is not even technical round, guys. If they're satisfied with this, at the end what they'll say, okay, we are going to schedule the interview. To schedule the interview only this money. Now, till now schedule, even interview was not even scheduled also. Before to schedule the interview only, they'll ask these questions. Are you having experience? Now, in this class, whoever the people has done the projects, your answer is different. And the people who has not done, your answer is different. Okay, both answers are not same. Sir, if I copy others' answers, you will only face the problem. Copying is very simple, guys. After that, you will face the problem. Okay, the people who done the projects. What are the three projects I have shared to you? Who has done? Your answer is this one. Who done? Your answer should be this. Yes. Are you having experience? Means yes. Developed multiple end-to-end solution. Data analytics solution as per project requirements, as per business requirements, as per the business problem. Business problem you don't need to use, simply business requirement. This is answer yours. You have developed the multiple data analytics solutions as per the solutions or projects. Developed multiple data analytics, end-to-end data analytics projects as per the business requirement. This is going to be your answer. For the people who has done, they are going to say this one. Obviously, for these people who has done, next question would be for you. What projects is the next question? Because you are highlighting which one? This one only, in the answer you have highlighted projects. Obviously, next question would be what projects? And you are going to say that these are the projects. Now, once they believe that these projects are real-time projects, if they feel, now they are going to schedule the interview for you. What projects you have to explain? Titles only, not in depth. Sir, this is the project, in that business problem, data exploration, this one, that one. If you say, they'll not understand because these people are telecallers. They don't know that one. Even their HR also, they don't know. Only technical persons knows that steps involved. If you say data cleaning, that one, this one, nothing. If you say that I have applied Power BI, they know Power BI. But internally, if you say this one, nothing. Power BI heading, they know. But internal Power BI, what is it? They don't know. Okay. They'll have only the edge basic idea, not in-depth idea. These people who will have in-depth idea means who will do the technical round interview, he will have the complete idea. For these people, we should not explain like this. What projects means we have to give the answer in terms of project titles. What are the titles are there? Titles only should be the answer. Don't tell in this again I have done this one. These are the steps using this one. Nothing. Okay, project titles. With Python you have done means with Python. At the end, last for the title with Python. With Power BI I have done means entire title with Power BI. That's it you have to tell. Okay. Once it is completed, you are going to get the schedule for the interview. Already these projects only you will write in the resume also. By seeing the resume, you have got the call. Means, what is the meaning You got the call. Meaning of call means whoever has shortlisted, they are okay with your resume. Just they are going to cross check knowledge. Whether it is really you have written or fake, that one only they are doing. In this class, one of the student will say, sir, I have earlier worked with the Sundar Pichai. I and Sundar Pichai are classmates. I'll believe. I'll not cross check. One of the student will say that I only created Python. No need of cross check. Whatever you say, we have to believe. Similarly, in the resume, whatever you say, we have to believe. No, right? So they are okay with your resume. What is meant by okay? In that, whatever in the resume you have written, projects are okay, skills are okay, everything is okay. Just what they are going to do, cross check whether it was done by you or not. In the interview, what they will do is basically done. It is done by you or not. This is basically what they will do in the interview, in the technical round. That is what generally will be done in the interview. Whether it was done by you or not, or simply you have copied something and you have shared. I will also write so much of things. Earlier I have worked in the TCS for 15 years as a team manager, and I and Ratan Tata are friends. I only have given the idea for Ratan Tata to start a trust in India. Something I can write now. They have to cross check, right? So many things we can say, but for everything, cross checking also will be there. So in the resume also you write so many things. Proof is the interview. So what is meant by interview call you have got? One phone you have got from the company, miss. What is the meaning, miss? They are okay with the resume. What is okay with the resume, miss? Okay with the skills, okay with the projects, okay with everything. Just they want to check it was done by you or not. That's it. Right? So this is for the people who has done. Now for the people, answer. Are you having experience? Are you having experience means for the people who has not done. Who has not done anything, your answer should be no. And you will never get the call also. I mean, you will not nothing get the schedule the interview also. The call will be disconnected simply. Other person will say that I will let you know. I will let you know means meaning is bye bye. Bye. Second word of bye in IT industry is called as I let you know. Basically, it is called as bye. Okay. They have to tell something in the phone. 100% they have to tell. Tomorrow you will get a call from us, or my manager will speak to you. Something they will tell. Without saying like this, they told that I will let you know, miss. Okay. Now, so within 1 or 2 days, you are going to get a one more call. They will say like this, 1 or 2 days. Means they are interested. They want to think, take some time for thinking whether to choose or not. But something they are okay, positive. They should not never say that I let you know. At the end of the phone call, they should not say I let you know. 100% they have to say you will get receive next call, or within 1 or 2 days we will get back to you. Something without mentioning the date or something specifically they have not told. Simply I let you know only they have used miss. That is the meaning is bye. Right? Now here the people who has not done those people has to say the answer as no. Sir, for example, I have not done anything, sir. Whatever above 3 is there, none of them I have done. But still, I'll say like this only. What happens? What happens? Nothing will happen. Interview will come. In the interview, will not answer anything. Fail only will come. Give a try. You will only understand now. These people also get the interview call. You people also will get the interview call. But who has done this one, they'll success in the interview because they only have done right. Obviously, they'll explain. Since you have not done anything, but you have given the build up now. Obviously, in the interview, what are the questions they're asking? We cannot give the answers. When we don't give the answers, obviously, job will not be there. Point is clear. So your ultimate goal is interview call. Sit in the interview, get the job. Out of these two, think first, what is your ultimate goal? If your goal is, what is the goal is call? I mean interview. Interview has to done for you. Interview is your requirement means multiple options are there. Even if you write 5 years of data science experience also, next day morning only you'll get the interview call. If you write 5 years of experience in data analytics, next day morning, try. Today you share the resume, next day within 24 hours you'll get the interview call. Interview only is important means write whatever you want in the resume. Job, I want not interview, sir. My goal is getting job. Means then write genuinely. If you write genuine means job. If you write whatever you want means interview. Interview this one decide. Okay. Choice is yours. Whichever you want, that one. Job means without asking any question, none of the person will give the job. To ask the question, technical round is important. Technical round means projects are important. Without project, job is not there, obviously. Okay. Now, we are not going to mention any kind of these many months or these many years of experience. It is not fake experience. We are not going to mention anything. Just we are going to say like this. This is the one. We are not going to say any kind of 2 years of experience or 1 year of experience. I am equivalent to 2 years of experience. We will not say. They'll ask the question, how you know that you are a 2 years experienced person? SRK is there in the class. He has explained whatever the knowledge he has shared us. It is equal to 2 years experience. He only told like that. So that is the reason I am saying to you. Are you going to say like this? Here SRK is saying 2 years. Tomorrow some your friend will say, Arre, not a problem. You can say 4 years means you say 4 years. Huh? One more person says 10 years means 10 years. Huh? No, right. There should be some logic and something. Nah? That one. Is the points are clear, everyone? So your experience, you have to get the experience means this one. Now one of the student is asking me a question, not in your batch, in other batch I have asked the question. What is the question is, sir, by doing the internship, are we going to get the job early? If I do the job, I mean, if I do the internship, do I get a better job after the internship? After internship, I'll get a better job, whether it is true or false? Answer is absolutely correct. It is true. After internship, you will get a better job, 100%. My question here is, okay, your question answer I have given now. For the student, I have given the question answer. What is the question he asked? Sir, by doing the internship, whether we are going to get a better job. For that question, what is the answer? True, correct. My question now. Student question was completed. Now my question. What is internship? This is my question. His question was completed. I asked my question. What is internship? What is internship or what you will do in the internship? So what you will do in the internship means do the project, sir. Okay. So finally, you are getting the job for internship letter. For doing the project, you are getting the job. What is internship or what you will do in the internship? I ask a simple question, this one. I will do the projects are there. The same project, why you can't do in the lab also? By sitting from morning to evening and feel this one also as an internship only, na? Same thing, na? If you do the internship also, you will get the same thing. If you don't do the internship also, finally, in the internship, what you will get means knowledge. What knowledge? Project knowledge. Whether you do in the company also, whether you sit in the lab also, answer is same only, na? Project knowledge only, right? So here, experience means project, internship means project, job means project, work means project, everything is project. Project is only life. Life means project in data analytics. In data analytics, not your personal life. I am not saying that one. In data analytics, what is the life of data analytics means project. Okay, internship is also doing project only. Working also doing the project only. Experience means project only. Once you join in the company also, you have to do the project only. After 2 years of experience, you have to shift to another company also. You have to show your previous project only. Project only. Project. The more number of projects you do, the more the experience you gain. The more the experience you gain, the more the salary. This everyone knows. Last one, everyone knows. What? The more the experience, more the salary. Everyone knows this point. What is the point you have to conclude is more experience, more salary. More experience, more salary. Everyone knows in this class. Okay? Only what you don't know means more experience means more number of projects, having knowledge on more number of projects, more salary. More salary means more number of projects. Experience means number of projects. More the number of projects you do, the more the experience you get. More experience, more salary. You know only this one. Here, the point to be noted is this one. Now, never stop doing the projects. Today, hackathon was completed. Okay, take tomorrow one more. Till you get the jobs, final job. Never stop doing the projects. One project is completed, take one more. Completed, one more. Completed, one more. You are doing only for your sake. Only for this. More. Array, continuously these many projects are. Who is going to get benefited at the end? Point is simple. Point clear, right? Done. So please do the projects. Add the more number of projects. The people who are not doing the projects, na, 100%. Without doing the project, never you'll get the job. But yours is late realization. The people who has not completed till now any project, you are in the slow mode. Basically, you are in the late realization. One day will come. In your life also, one day will come. 100%. Remember my words. One day will come. You will only realize that after doing the project only, I will get the job. That conclusion you will get. At that time, you will start doing the project. 100% you will do the project to get the job. That you will do after 2 months, today, that is the question mark. When you will get that realization only question mark. But 100% that day will come. What is that day? With the project only, job is there. That point 100% it will come. Right? Now, coming back to the Power BI. Okay. Now, so in this Power BI, just we are discussing in terms of various plots. First, starting with the stacked bar plot, completed. Stacked column chart, completed. Stacked clustered bar chart, completed. Clustered column chart, completed. 100% stacked. 100% stacked means it is going to give for each category what is the percentage. And similarly, clustered 100% unstacked. And second, with respect to line chart, completed. Comparison line chart, within the same line chart, one more if you add, it is going to be comparison line plot. That is also completed. Area chart and stacked area chart, 100% stacked area chart, followed by stacked plus line chart. You are going to get the stacked column along with the line. So when you are considering the stacked column and line, we have to make sure that x-axis should be sequential order. So generally this will be applied when you are having the on x-axis year or quarter, as the quarter to quarter, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4, like this. You are going to see in terms of column chart along with the line chart, performance is increasing or decreasing, right? And this is a line plus clustered column chart. Majorly we are going to use the line plus stacked column chart majorly. Instead of clustered, stacked only we are going to use majorly. Next, we have completed in terms of ribbon chart. Ribbon chart have you completed? No. So we are going to discuss now ribbon chart. 1 minute. Let me add the data. Same orders data one more time. That is sample store data set. Same data set which we are working from the last few days. Now coming to the first one called as ribbon chart. What is this ribbon chart means here? Just as a difference, I want to show you with a difference by using a stacked column. Okay, stacked column chart. This is stacked column. This is ribbon. Now first I am going to choose the stacked column, a normal, which you already completed one. Now in the stacked column, I am going to consider the segment. What are the segment is there on the x-axis and the sales on the y-axis. And I'm going to get here each segment and what is the total sales. And as we know, we are going to do the visualization by adding the data labels like this. Now here can you see ribbons? If I add the ribbon, what is the difference you have seen without ribbon and with ribbon? Just what is the difference? Just here it is adding this one as the extension. Now that is only here ribbon chart. In the ribbon chart, basically I am selecting here. This is ribbon chart, guys. See what is the chart I have selected here? Ribbon. Or otherwise, if you want, I will delete one more time. I am clicking on the ribbon chart. In the ribbon chart, I am selecting the segment on x-axis. On y-axis, I am going to take the sales. Same answer now. Any difference? If you want, I'll add the labels for this. Just let us add the data labels. So what are you are having here? Stacked column chart along with the ribbons on, that is called as ribbon chart. Now here I'm going to take in the stacked column, in the stacked I'm going to take the legend. What is the legend I'm going to take means region. So I'm going to get the region like this. Same within the ribbon, I'm going to take the region in the legend. Same answer. Is the point is clear, everyone? Now here just in the stacked column chart, in the visualization, just adding the ribbon is called as this one. Without ribbon, if you don't add the ribbon means it is called as stacked column. By adding the ribbon, it is called as a ribbon chart. That is the only difference. Okay. Now next, ribbon chart is clear, everyone? Just adding the ribbon like this and data flow. Here also same value, here also same value. There is no difference. 0.35 million, 0.2 and 0.13. 0.35, 0.2, 0.13. Same answer, same dark blue. No difference. Here and here both our answers are same. Just only difference is just you are adding the in the this one. First tell me what plot I have selected here. What is the plot was selected? It is a stacked column. In the stacked column, I am just in the data visualization, I am going to remove the ribbon. Now in this plot, which one I have selected here? If I keep the cursor, okay, what is the chart was highlighted? Which chart was highlighted out of all of them? This chart. What is this chart? A ribbon chart. Ribbon chart, can you see the box when compared to others? The box was highlighted for that. Now in this now I am going into the this one, and in the within the ribbon chart I am removing the ribbon. Automatically it becomes the stack. Point is clear, everyone? Now, so this is the difference between the ribbon chart versus stacked column chart. Now, second, we are having the funnel. What is meant by funnel? So this one, let me add the ribbon. This ribbon chart. Sir, I have clicked on the ribbon chart. Ribbon chart I have selected also. Why it is not showing the ribbon? Because in the formatting, I have removed the ribbons. Just add the ribbon here. Because you have formatted. Without formatting that one, if you don't select means okay. You have selected this one and you have clicked on this one means automatically it has to show as a ribbon means why it is not showing in the formatting. Point number 1 completed. Next, after ribbon chart, now you want to give the name. Let me give the rename like this, ribbon. Ribbon chart. Next, let's go with the next one called as funnel chart. Now within the funnel chart, I'm going to take here, what are the categories? Categories I'm going to take in the segment, and I'm going to take the sales. Now, can you see here? Now, what is the difference between this one versus this one? Okay, now again, I'm showing you column chart. In the column chart, I'm going to take the segment along with the sales. Now, here you have got the values like this, and here you got the values like this. Sir, I think it is a horizontal bar plot. See, let's do this one. Now, here, let's keep both of them in the same level size. Okay. Now, here every bar was started here only on the same point, and you are going to get here what are the data values are there now. Let us add here also in the formatting. Let's do the data labels. Data labels you are getting at the end. Instead of at the end, I want in the center. Like whatever I have got in this, let me bring this one to center. How to bring this one to center means just here I'm going to select this one in the center position. What are the values are there? And in the values, and optimize the display value. What are the display value or display size and everything? Or I'm going to take this details. Single line. Background. In the background, you want anything value, something. Now, if you want background, something like this means it will add the background. So just I'm adding in the background some colors. This is my background color. Can you see the background color? Okay, that is called as background. So for the values, I'm giving some background. If you are interested some background, you can add. Not required means this one. Now, what is the major difference you have observed here means here also 0.71, here also 0.71, here 0.43, here 0.43, but it is showing in type of a funnel. What is funnel means? Increasing to low, a size of Y shape. What are the Y shape you are having? It is going to show as a funnel, and this is called as horizontal. Okay, this is called as funnel. So in the funnel, you are going to have the data like this. Now, which category is having the highest to which category is the lowest? Automatically, it will apply like this. Now, so here I'm going to choose the, instead of segment, I'm choosing the region. And I'm going to get the, which region is having the more amount of sales to which region. So this is the order of the regions. Something I'm going to give the plot like this. So this is 100%. In this 100%, southern region is having, when compared to west, southern region is having how much means 50%. Okay, maximum value, if you consider this one as 100%, what is this value is considered as 50%. Right? Now, for example, if you want to do some formatting on this, now what you are going to do? Here, first one is called as colors. What is meant by colors? Just we are going to explore each and every option. In the formatting, what are the options are there? Just I'm showing you each and every option. Now, if I click like this, you are going to get a columns in a different color. Okay. Next, data labels on. Data labels on means what data labels here? Values. What are the values are there? Values. You can see the values. And along with the, for the values, you want to add any background. If you want to add any background means you can add the some background like this. I want to add the back color background in the back side. Okay. And I want to highlight this one. Something like this. To the maximum extent. And here I'm going to keep what are the plot is in a, for the plot I'm going to add the borders. To add the borders, we are going to go to the general. In the general, we are going to take the effects and visual border. Border we are going to add. Okay, let's keep the this one side. in the category labels. What is the category labels means? What is meant by category labels? This one, east, west, central, this one is there, that is considered as category labels. Can you see the size was increased? Category labels. Now, after category labels, now we are having here conversion rate. What is meant by conversion rate means here what are the values you are having. This is considered as 100%. This is considered as 54. This is considered as conversion. This is 100%. This is 93% of the previous. Can you see here bottom in the tooltip? Can you see 93% means what are the west was done? Same thing was done by the 93% of the west. Whatever was done, it is done by the west also. East, and this is previous, that is 73.84, and this is 78.15. Now sir, here percent of first is there, percent of previous is there. Can you see 4 words are there? What are the 4? First you understand that 4. What is the first one? South. What is the second one? Sum of the sales, that is total revenue. What is the second next one? Percent of first. What is meant by percent of first means here what is the first value? I'm going to take the calculator. In the calculator, what is the revenue here? What is the revenue number? 391.72. 391.72 divided by. Are you going to divide the previous or you are going to divide with the first one? Are you going to, if you divide with the previous, what is the previous? 501.24. 501.24. If I divide like this, what is the percentage I have got? 78.15. That is, can you see here? Percent of previous. Previous means above. 391.72 divided by previous one. What is the previous one is there when compared to that? Now, when compared to west, what are the west is there? I want to compare with the west. 391.72 divided by first one, which is the highest out of all the regions, 725.46. Now what is the percentage when compared to west? Southern region has made how much percent? 54%, 53.99, which is close to 54. So that is the reason 54. Point is clear, guys, everyone? So this percentages, what is the percentages indicates, and first and last means this. So you are comparing with the west, with the top one you are comparing. Sir, I don't want to compare with the top, sir. Overall I want to see. Then pie chart. Then pie chart. You want to see overall, irrespective of that one, you want to see overall means now you are going to take in the pie chart region and the sum of the values. Now overall it is contributing 31%, overall it is contributing 29%, overall. It is overall. This is when compared to previous one. Clear? Okay. Now 725 divided by means, for example, in this class, topper, who is the topper means who has got 90 marks. That person has got the 90 marks. One more student has got the 54 marks. Now 54 marks, what is your percentage means? 54% directly. But I want to compare with the topper. Now how I have to do? 54 divided by 100 or 90. 54 divided by 90. Now he is having the 60%. He is 60% student when compared to top student. When compared to top student. Point is clear? Similarly, this one 54% when compared to top is west. When compared to west, southern region is making only 54% weightage. Point is clear? Now, let's take an example like this. Okay, Naresh IT. Naresh IT only, let us take an example. Naresh IT Amirpet branch is there. Amirpet, KBHB and JNTU. Total 3 branches are there. Okay, which was started recently, KBHP and sorry, JNTU recently was started. Okay, both are not same, both are different. Okay, that branch is different, this branch is different. Now, so Amirpet branch is making monthly of 1 lakh rupees monthly profit. KBHP bank, KBHP branch is making monthly 25,000 profit. Now JNTU branch is making 10,000 profit monthly. Let's take an example like this. Now, what is overall profit means 1,35,000. That is overall profit. Okay, overall profit is 1,35,000. Okay, 1,35,000 is the overall profit. In this overall profit of 1,35,000, how much Amirpet branch is making? What is the contribution by Amirpet? So overall 1,35,000 they got, right? In that, how much percentage was contributed by Amirpet branch means we are going to use the calculator like this. So 1 lakh divided by 1,35,000. What is the contribution? 74%. So 74% of the total profit was contributed from Amirpet branch only. Now, next 25,000. So 25,000 divided by 1,35,000. So how much contribution from KBHB means 18.5%. 18.5%. Now from JNTU they have made 10,000 profit. 10,000 divided by 1,35,000. What is the profit amount? 7.5%. 7.5%. Now if you do the total 74 plus 18.5 plus this one, what is the total percent? 100%. Okay, so 74%, 74% plus 18.5. What is 17 plus 18.5 means 92.5. 92.5 plus 7.5 total is 100%. Now this one you have to present to me. Which one you have to use? Which type of plot you have to use? Funnel plot or pie plot? It is a pie. Exactly. The answer is pie. Pie plot. Because you are comparing with the overall total. Now the same Amirpet branch, what are the 1 lakh rupees is there? Na? Same profit. Same 1 lakh. No difference. But if I consider this Amirpet branch as 100% means, now how much was given by the KBHB? How much was given by the KBHB means 25% was given by the KBHB. So 25% is only revenue was made. What is the profit I am making from when compared to Amirpet? It is only 25%. Now by JNTU, same 10,000 profit. Now when compared to Amirpet, how much profit I am making from JNTU? 10%. Now this one you have to show. Now you have to show like this when compared to Amirpet. Everything is compared with the divide by 1 lakh. Instead of dividing by what are this money, instead of dividing this money divide by 1,35,000, you are dividing this money with 1 lakh. So in this case what happened? What are the 1 lakh is there? It was divided with what? 1,35,000. And this money, what are the 25,000 is there? 25,000 was divided with 1,35,000. Now this 10,000 also. 10,000 also was divided by 1,35,000. And you got the output like this. This is the output. Okay, when you have done, you have got the output like this and the total is 100%. Now here, with what number you are dividing? 1 lakh was divided with what? 1 lakh was divided by 1 lakh only. That is the maximum number. 25,000 was divided with what? 1 lakh only. 10,000 was divided with what? 1 lakh only. Three of them are divided with the 1 lakh. With the maximum value was divided. Now, which type of plot you have to represent for this? Means funnel chart. Is the difference is clear between the pie chart versus funnel chart? Sir, pie plot or chart both are same. Pie chart, funnel chart. Okay, both are same. No difference. Point is clear, guys? You want to represent like this means you have to use funnel chart. You have to represent like this means you have to use the pie chart. This percentages you are representing, these percentages you are representing, which percentage you are representing. Clear? Example is clear? In which case, which one you have to use? Sir, Naresh sir wants to see overall contribution means he'll observe 74% Amirpet. When compared to Amirpet, how much is the profit by JNTU? When compared to Amirpet, how much percentage is by JNTU means 10%. Overall, how much means 7.5. When compared to Amirpet, 10%. Everything is clear now? In which case, which one you have to use? So that is the importance of funnel chart. Okay, I'm renaming this one to funnel chart. Right? Next, let's move on to the next chart. Scatter plot. As everyone knows, what is scatter plot? Between two variables. So we are going to take the two different variables. Like I'm going to consider between the sales, what are the sales versus profit amount, sales versus profit, and I'm going to take in terms of segment wise. So segment wise, I'm going to get the sales versus profit. Higher the sales, higher the profit. Or I'm not going to take in terms of here segment wise, I'm going to take in terms of category wise. So different categories are there, right? So what are the different categories means? If you keep a point here, you can see the category. What is the category? Furniture. Furniture is having the low amount of profit. And what about the sales? Sales also in compared. But here, can you see here? For this, tell me guys, this one is having the low sales, this is having the low sales. Which one is having the low sales in this example? Now tell me, according to you. Out of these two, which is having the low sales? Sales means on x-axis. What is this? What is this? First, that we require, right? So for that, what I'm going to do is I'm adding in the data visualization, data labels. What are the category labels are there? I'm just adding like category labels here. Now tell me, out of these two, which is having the low sales? Sales wise, which is low? Sales means x-axis value. Which is x-axis value low means office sales is low. If you keep your cursor, can you see what is the sales? 7,19,047. Now here furniture. Furniture, what is the sales? 7,41,999. So here 7,19,000. Here 7,41,000. Out of these two, which one is having the low sales? Means office sales is having the low sales, because from x-axis point of view you have to see. X-axis point of view, office supplies is having the low sales. But profit wise, which is having the more profit when compared to furniture or office supply means this one. This is having the high sales, high profit. Okay. But in the office supplies, though the sales is less also, it is making the more amount of profit. Now automatically, instead of doing on the furniture more amount of investment or research or some marketing or anything, they'll focus more on the office supplies, because you are getting the more profit in less sales. Now when compared to, if you want to focus and you want to add additional investment, now you are going to keep in the technology or in the office supplies, miss, in the office supplies, because we are going to get a less amount of sale also, more profit. Point is clear? Now assume you are going to, what is this difference, sir? Very simple guys. Let's take an example like this. Okay, oil 10-liter can is there. 10-liter can, oil 10-liter can, worth of 1500 rupees. If you sell this one 1500 rupees, that is sale. 1500 rupees is called as sale, and you are going to make a profit of 50 rupees. If you sell this can, you will get the 50 rupees profit. Now there is a toy which is worth of 1500 only, but you are going to get 150 rupees profit in that. Now grocery is having the more profit or toy business is having the more profit, means Point is clear. Now, if you are having extra 1500 rupees with you, you are having 3000 miss, you are going to keep some amount in the oil, some amount in the toy. If you are having extra 1500, which one you will purchase for sale purpose? Toy or oil? Which one you are going to choose? If you are focusing on the profit means this one, turnover wise, or if you are saying that daily sales or something means, then it is going to be different. As of now, in this example, what I have highlighted for you? Only profit I have highlighted. So you have to see from the profit only. Sir, daily says this will be high. No, sir. Who knows? Toys also will be high. Who told you? Here daily says, did I told you? Daily we are going to sell the 100 toys. I mean 100 cans we are able to tell. And here we are able to sell only 2 toys per day. Then which is important means, if you are having extra 1500 with you, which one you are going to keep the budget? Where you will keep the money? Means in the oil. Because in the oil you will get the 50 rupees, same oil 1500 you will sell and you will get the 50 per day. How many packets you are going to sell like that? 100. First you purchase with 1500, sell it for 50 rupees again with the same 1500 one more time, like that 50 50 50 50 with the same 1500. How many times it will be rotated? 100 times it will be rotated. Now 50 into 100, what are the 50 into 100, which is 5000. You are going to get the 5000 profit. Now daily if you sell the 2 toys also, 150 rupees per profit also, now you are going to get 3000. I mean 300. Right? This is the what the DMart will do. DMart will focus on how many times it will be repeated. The same money, how many times it will be repeated in a day. More the number of times you repeat the day, you make less profit also. From each time if you get the less profit also, since it was repeated for multiple times, you will get the more profit. That is the secret of DMart. Okay, I am not saying. Owner only has told this one. The DMart owner, when one of the interview he has told, when sir, they asked in the interviewer has asked the question. What is the question is, sir, when compared to outsiders, a normal retailer, how DMart is providing it less cost means whether it is a cheap product or fake product. For example, Freedom Oil packet is there. Freedom Oil packet in the retail shop, it is 160 rupees. The same Freedom Oil packet within the DMart, it is 155 or 150 only or 140 something. How it is possible? Means, are you providing any cheap Freedom Oil packets? The interviewer has asked the question like this. Then the DMart head has told this answer. What is that one means? A general retailer will focus how to get the more profit on one time only. I will focus on, now you are thinking oil packet, you only told, right? Here 160 rupees is the oil packet. Others are selling 160 rupees. And they are making the from one packet 10 rupees profit. Okay, assume. Now, what is the buying cost then? 150. For me also same buying cost 150 only, but I will sell at 151 only. Means I will make a profit of 1 rupee, but I will sell to 100 people. 1 rupee only, but here you are seeing the money 10 rupees. Here I am seeing the how many people I am going to sell. 10 rupees profit, 10 rupees profit from single person, 1 rupee profit from 100 people, means which will be more worth? 1 rupee profit from 100 people will be more worth. That is the answer was given by the DMart. Okay, simple logics. These are all simple logics by the marketing team, right? They are trying to get the from the multiplication, they are trying to get from more, right? Now these all the things you have to do means we require here data analysis with the charts, and here we have observed in the scatter plot. From this scatter plot I have observed office supplies, though their sales are less also, profit wise it is making very good amount of profit. Now I'll explain the same thing to my person when I'm doing the data presentation, so that he will also note this point and he'll focus now on the office supplies if he is interested in the profit. When turnover is same, number of transactions is same, everything is same means, then now he'll focus on the profit. Transactions are more in the technology means he'll focus on that one. So this is a scatter plot. Is the point is clear, guys? Everyone? As everyone earlier also you know the scatter plot. Just I have shown you the scatter plot one more time. Just by taking the sum of the sales versus profit with the category wise. Or I'm going to take instead of category state wise. Okay, state wise, which is making more amount of sales and more amount of profit means California and New York are making the more amount of sales along with the profit. Here sales wise very high is there in the Texas, but profit wise it is low. Sales wise it is very high, up to here it is there, but what is the profit wise means it is not even in the profit, it is in the loss. Texas, what are the Texas it is not even in the profit, it is in the loss. Sir, how you have understood that one means here number is there now, minus 20 is there, right? Minus numbers. It is a scatter plot. You are seeing with the scatter plot, it is not only at 2, it is not a one quadrant, it is basically 2 quadrants, where x is numbers, that is says, and y values are positive are there, y is negative also is there, bottom is there, top is there, two sides are there. What about the x also positive and negative means sales cannot be negative now, turnover cannot be negative, right? Profit can be negative, but turnover cannot be negative now, right? So this one, so this is the scatter plot, and you are going to observe. So from this I have understood that Texas is making with us huge amount of sales also, there we are not generating the profit. When the company is not able to generate the profit in that particular area, but sales are very high and everything, means they have to focus on the expenditure. Sales are there, but still where they are not getting the profit means what are the money they are getting, it is spent for the expenditure only. Now I'll tell you with a simple example. Okay, live example. What is that live example means? There is a Reliance Mart. Where it is available? Near to Amirpet, Balkampet. Live example I will tell you. Okay, near to Balkampet temple, right side to Balkampet temple, we are having the Reliance Mart. Here sales are very high. Sales are very good sales. But profit, what are the profit is there? It is negative. Why? Because whatever the profit they are getting now, entire profit they are paying for the rent only. That is huge building. They are paying for the rent and AC and what are the infrastructure is there, and along with the monthly salaries. So their expenditure, for example, they are making a sales of for example, a profit of initially they are making 1 lakh means after giving the rent and after giving with respect to salaries, everything, they are making 1,50,000 expenditure. Now what happened? Net 50,000 is loss. As an example, small numbers I am writing. For Reliance 50,000 is not a matter, example purpose, right? So they are making the loss. Now these people, what they are going to do in this case? Now tell me, if you are the Reliance Smart owner, head of Balkampet, and what you are going to do in this case? You tell me now. You have to think about the sales are there, profit is there, but expenditure is very high. Now what to do? Why? You are going to think how this expenditure means two ways of expenditure is there. One is infrastructure. What are the infrastructure you have provided? Second expenditure is monthly salaries. What are the infrastructure you have provided is called as rent and current and AC, entire building AC, central AC, everything. And second one is salaries. Now what you have to do? You have to go with, you have to reduce this one less than 1 lakh. For reducing this one, first cost cutting. So for that, what you are going to do is remove the employees. This is the first step. You have removed the employees and you have brought this one to 80,000. But when the employees are less, now automatically sales also dropped. because there is no service. Persons are not available, no one is helping. When the normal general people are going to that one, they are unable to find the items. Service is not there. When service was not there, automatically sales also dropped according to this. Now again it was loss. Now by removing additional employees, again sales will be dropped. Now what they are going to do in this case means they have to focus on the building expenditure. Now building cost is, rent is very high. Now instead of staying in that particular building, if you shift the building to another location where the cost is less comparatively, and there you can give the more offers to attract the people initially, and again you can start a business. Now here it is making a loss means now they are going to do that. Same thing was done. That is the reason Reliance Smart was removed. They have completely removed. If you go and ask what is the reason means, they simply say that building cost only more. The entire what of the profit they are getting, they are paying for the rent of that building. Same problem is there with the DMart, but DMart has own buildings. Every building, what are the DMart stores are there in India? Approximately close to 5,000 stores are there, it seems. Out of 5,000 stores, almost 4,000 stores are their own. Only 1,000 stores are rental base. More number of DMart stores are on their own. That is the reason they are not having that much of high expenditure and they are making the profits on that. If they are having the rental miss, automatically their profit also will be impacted. Right? Same thing. So that from where they have got that idea and all these things means by showing the presentation. Okay, in this area we are making the loss now. Why to keep this one? Let us skip that place. Right? Very simple. Advantage of scatter plot is clear, right? Okay. And this is scatter plot. Next, coming to the, after the scatter plot, we are having the tree map. Okay. This is waterfall chart, tree map. Two things are pending. And this is called as donut chart. Okay. Three of them are pending. Next, map is completed. Field map is completed. Next, this gate chart is completed. Card is completed. Multi-row card. What is meant by multi-row card means, if you click on the multi-row card, you are going to add the multiple things. Instead of showing only one, you can show multiple. Like for example, I can show the sales, and along with the sales, I can also add the profit here only. In that card only, I can add the profit. In that card only, I can add the even this one. What is this? Let us take the discount. What is the total amount of discount was given? Sum of the discount. Is the point is clear? So now sum of the sales, sum of the profit, sum of the discount. Three cards. Instead of taking three different cards, individual cards, in a multi-row card, you have added the three of them like this. Now the same thing, if you take a normal single card, a normal card, in this, if you add a sales, along with that, if you try to add the profit here in this only, it will not accept. Any one only. If I am bringing the sales below to this means, it is not accepting to keep here. And when I keep here means, it is replacing. Means it is accepting one. But when I bring the same thing with the multi-card, okay, and first I have added the sales, along with the profit, I am bringing below to this. See, it is accepting. So two things are shown in a single one. In a single card, two things. So this concept is called as multi-row card. Is the point is clear? Again, common. What is common? Formatting. You have to do the visual formatting. And here, what are the values are there? You are going to increase the size of the values. What are the size is there? Size you can increase. And you can keep in the bold letters, or you can give a different color also. And the labels. What are the labels means? Below. That is says, some of the says, and everything. This one also, I'm going to increase the size. Okay. And I'm going to give a different color. Okay. Something like this. And followed by cards. What are the cards are there? On the cards, You want what are the cards position, border position. You want on the top means you are going to get on the top, bottom means bottom, left, right. So you are going to get the some card like this. Okay, you are going to add the borders, some borders. So right side, can you see the border? Left side also, can you see one border? If you want, I will keep here. Now can you see the borders on the four sides other than the overall? This one is overall. Again, I'm showing you here within the general. I'm adding here visual border, that is different. This is visual border, outside border. Internally, can you see some border? Internally, inside that. Now let me remove the border. First, I'll remove the right side border so that you'll understand clearly. I'm removing the right side border. Okay, it was removed. This one also I'm removing, and this one also I'm removing. Now can you see internally what are the borders are there? Right? Now, similarly, I'm going to click on this cards, and here you are going to give the style. What are the style is there, and everything was completed. And just you can add here with respect to data format. And if you want to add anything differently, sum of the profit or something, you want to do the some formatting, you are having the formatting, you want as a whole number or decimal or currency, you want to show as a currency, and that to this currency is USD. I want to add as a USD. Where is USD? Dollar. Either it should be in the top, I think here. Done. Can you see the dollars? Sum of the profit. I have selected only for the sum of the profit. And if you want to change for others also, you can change. Okay. Along with the sum of the profit and sum of the sales also, I'm adding the same way. Currency. I'm adding the currency. And the currency I'm going to give in the USD. Okay. Dollars. You can see the dollars. Right. Is the points are clear? What is the difference between this one single card versus multi-row card? Means multiple cards you are adding at a time. This is called as multi-row card. Multi-row card. Okay, multi-row card. So this is called as multi-row. Sir, multi-row you told that, but you are showing in a column now, where row wise. If you keep this one, now you'll get the row wise like this. Now the values are in the row wise, right? Just adjust this box. You'll get the all the values one by one, each row. One row, one value, one row, one value, like that. So just you are adding the multiple cards like this. You are taking one card, and that card you are keeping here. This is first card, and again take the same way, one more card. Just add one more card. Like this, you are adding the multi cards like this. If you add the multi cards like this, let's take first one. The first card, what I'm having, just I'm adding the card. In the first card, I'm adding here formatting. I'm doing the formatting something. Before doing the formatting, first I have to add the value now. So I'm adding the sales. Okay, this is 2.3. What are the number is the 2.3 number? And I'm doing the formatting something. What are the values there? I'm reducing the size of the value. And display of the units are also I'm going to keep as none. So same number. And along with this, now can you see same number as this, like this? Same formatting you can do here also, right? Just by adding the bold letters and everything. Just reduce the size. Okay, and add the bold letters. And you are going to do the same formatting for sum of the profit and this one. So like this, instead of using three different cards and keeping like this, we are using the multi-row card. When the cards visibility should be more, just in that case, we are going to use the multi-row cards. Is the points are clear, guys? Everyone? Multi-row card concept. Next, we are having the after multi-row card, we are having in terms of slicer. Already I've told you about the slicer. So now in the tomorrow's class, we are going to discuss the table, matrix. So I'm writing here. What are the things we are going to cover in the tomorrow's class means table, matrix, donut chart, tree map, and waterfall chart. So these are the charts which we are going to cover tomorrow, and with this all the charts will be completed. These are the tomorrow's is the last class for Power BI charts. And after charts are completed, now we will load one data set, neatly we'll clean, and finally we'll do the end-to-end project. Okay, done. If you are having any questions, you can ask. What are the questions you are having? I'm going to share you this Power BI files. Okay. Once I share the Power BI files, directly you have to open in the Power BI only. You cannot open in the Google Drive because the extension is okay. PBIX will be there. So which is used only using the Power BI. You cannot be open in the Google Drive. So directly I'm going to share you the Power BI files. I'm not going to convert into PDF or something. Directly I'm going to share this one as it is. Now, as I've told you earlier, I'm going to share you the complete reference, right? So earlier students performance, answers of students performance, like one of them, just to give me a minute. I'm going to share you the answers, that one. Just hold for 1 minute. For your reference purpose, I'm going to share you the answers and you can go through. Just to give me 1 minute. I'm uploading now itself. Yeah, others you can leave. If no questions, you can leave. Who are not having any questions, you can leave, guys. And your performance, students performance data set solution, I have added. Please check once now. Wherever the students performance question is available, there itself answer is also available now. Open that and check. If it is clear, you can leave. If it is not clear, please ask. Just check once. What are the students performance is there? I have shared you the solution also. Done. We'll continue in the tomorrow's class. Okay, online students, have you cross checked Drive? Meena, will you upload the students data set complete analysis for Meena? Can you open that? Can you open that once, Meena? Now, I'll be online only. Please check and confirm. Namrita, I have uploaded same. Gnana Prakash, PPT sir. Which PPT? You're asking as a PPT. No. I am sharing as a Jupyter notebook only. Where you have got that assignment, in which folder the assignment is available, Meena? In the Python. Open Python folder. And within the Python, have you seen the assignment? There, can you see the answer also? Yeah, Gnana Prakash. So we are going to present with a PPT at the end, right? Yes, absolutely. PPT has to be done by us. Right? Done. Thank you guys. We'll continue in the tomorrow's class. So it will be helpful to get to know with the PPT example also. Okay, you're asking the PPT, this what are the analysis you have observed, how to add in the PPT for presentation. Done. Gnana Prakash, as of now, there is no PPT with us, but by end of this, I mean, once we do in the Power BI, by end of this Power BI, we'll share you the PPT also, if possible. Right?